want to show them our apartment? Huh? Okay. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Haley and thank you so much for watching. Thank you for following along. I live in New York City with my husband Jesse and our new puppy Samson, who is playing right now, but I will try to introduce you to him momentarily. But today I thought it's a gloomy day out. I have been doing a lot of what's it called, nesting in preparation for getting this puppy. And so I thought that I would show you guys some of the new decor items and things that I have been doing to just kind of put the final touches on our apartment before our puppy's arrival. All right, so little man is a little restless right now, but he's doing okay. He's doing good. But yeah, we are going to show you guys some of the fun things that we did to get this apartment all ready for a little furry guy. And by all ready for our furry guy, I basically mean just I knew I would probably not have a lot of time to dedicate to the apartment upon his arrival. So I wanted to get the last of it completed. So with that, let's check it out. Let's go check it out. Let's check it out. I really wanted to make this apartment cute, and I feel like with our other apartment that we lived in Minneapolis, a lot of the stuff that we owned was just kind of hand-me-down type stuff. None of it was things that we had necessarily really picked out. And so with this apartment, obviously we're renting, and so we couldn't make permanent changes, but there are a lot of things that we did to make temporary changes. And I did a whole DIY New York City kitchen makeover video, which you can check out. I don't know if you see him playing. Samson! There he is! Good boy! Good boy. Yes, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. He just had a really nice long nap and now has a lot of energy, even though I played with him for 20 minutes. So anyway, so yeah, I'm excited to show you guys some of the fun little DIY type of things that you can do to make your apartment a little bit more personalized. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to show you guys is these cord covers that Jesse installed for me. They are a dream come true. They really help to make a space look a lot more sleek, so you don't have kind of kinky cords running down your wall. So I will show you what they look like, and then I will show you what they are and where I got them and things like that. Little break to say hi to Samson. Hi, buddy. Hello. You good boy? You good boy? Okay, so under the TV here, you can see that cord cover. So that is going down to the little modem thing, but it just looks super duper sleek. And then down here behind this fan, you can see where it connects to the outlet back there. So yeah, we really like that. I just thought it made it look way more sleek. In addition, we did the cord covers right here as well. So now the wall sconces above our bedroom just look so much nicer, sleeker. I really love how that turned out. So these are the cable covers, cable concealers. I just got them off of Amazon. They're super easy and they come in a box like so. So this is the part that goes against the wall. The adhesive goes on this side and you press it down, and then the cord will sit inside of there. And then this part just goes on top and you kind of slide it in through here so that it is kind of pressed together like so. and then you will just kind of slide that on, and then the cord will be in there, and it's really sleek. And I would recommend painting it whatever is the color of your walls. So although this is white, and it was actually a very similar white to the color of our walls, I still did paint them like the china white color that is the color of our walls. But this is the adhesive that comes with it, and then these are the little like cable turner things, or they're called elbows, to be able to like couple different ones of these together if you have like a long cord that you need covered. But yeah, really recommend these. I saw another blogger on the Upper East Side use these, and I love them. Okay, so I'm over by the closets right now, and I don't know if you can hear the pigeons, but they're a-hooing out there. I don't know if that's the correct terminology, but that's what they're doing. So if you saw in, it was probably the empty apartment tour, these handles used to just be like black, very sharp, like industrial, modern looking door handles. And I wanted to make them look a little bit more antique, Victorian, kind of vintagey. And so I bought these door handles online, but unfortunately they were like black with like a weird red in it, and I wasn't a huge fan. And so what I did was I used this product called Rub and Buff, and I will show you what that looks like, but it is like a miracle worker on like just things that you kind of want to still kind of have like a vintagey look to it, but you don't want to like just spray paint it, because in my opinion, and how I found, is like a lot of times spray painting just kind of makes it look sort of fakey. And so I still wanted it to have like a little bit of like a rugged feel to it. So I'll show you the Rub and Buff. It is like my best friend. Okay, so this is the Rub and Buff. These are what they are. So you open them and it's almost kind of like an oily type of paint. And what you do is you rub it onto the surface that you would like to color. So for example, like the frame, and then you use just like a piece of fabric or cloth to essentially buff it, and you have, voila, a beautiful finished product. So I have some different colors here. Hey buddy. This is a gold leaf color. This one is antique gold. This is European gold, which I think is my favorite color because I've basically used that whole one. And then I do have like a black ebony color. So these are my favorite ones. These are the ones I use the most often. I think I just bought a set on Amazon, but I can link it for you guys. But definitely recommend using these for like frames and hardware and things like that. So as you can see, I even rub and buffed the hinges and like these, whatever those things are called, and things like that, in addition to the handles here. And I did kind of have to like be a little finicky and like put painter's tape around this area, but it was way easier to me to just do it that way than like unhinge them, spray paint them, and things like that. And I really love how they turned out. There he is! 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 So another thing that we did was window treatments, and it seems like it should be a very simple task, but for whatever reason, a compilation of I couldn't really decide on the curtain rod, I couldn't really decide on the curtains. So there were many attempts. As if you saw in our furnished apartment tour, I definitely mentioned that. And unfortunately, but also fortunately, the curtains that we bought, they're from Target, all of them came in different lengths. Like not one was the exact same size. They were all supposed to be 84 inches. Some of them were 80 inches. Some of them were like 89 inches. They were all different sizes. But that actually worked out in our favor because our ceiling slants and our floor slants ever so slightly. And so like the spacing needed to be different for each and every one. So I will show you guys the rods and the curtains and the tie backs that I got off of Etsy, but we just wanted kind of like a Parisian, light, airy, simple vibe to block out light. And the curtains that we got aren't like full like light blocking blackout curtains, but they're also not like super duper sheer. They're kind of in the middle. So I definitely recommend them if you're willing to kind of go through the frustration of them all being different lengths. Okay, so these are the window treatments. We just got these small rods from Target. And like I said, curtains are also from Target. And then these beautiful tie backs I found on Etsy, and I really, really love them. Okay, so another fun thing that we did was we replaced the ceiling lights. The ceiling lights were so ugly, just very typical boring ceiling lights. I think technically they're called like boob lights or something like that, but they were ugly. And so for this we had to hire a TaskRabbit to come help us because we are not electricians. But as you can see over here, we found some pretty lights off of West Elm and Amazon that we had a TaskRabbit come and help us install. And we just store the old ceiling lights under our bed, and when it comes time to move, we will just have to put on the ugly ceiling lights again and take the cute ones with us. So I will show you guys those, but that was like a super relatively easy thing to do. Like you're not stuck with that ugly light that you have in your apartment. You can switch it up. All right, so this is the ceiling light for like the living room main area, and then we also did buy a ceiling medallion to go around it. I do want to paint that ceiling medallion because it is rather white compared to the ceiling, so I'll probably try to paint it the exact color of the ceiling. But yeah, I just thought that that went a lot better with our apartment. And then over here we have this ceiling light. So this is from Amazon. Just like a nice, entryway light. And we took out like all the LEDs and replaced it with softer, just a normal like 40-watt bulb or whatever. And it looks a lot nicer. I almost forgot to show you guys this. So our bathroom door handle also used to just be very modern, just kind of ugly black, and we changed it. I found this on Amazon and Jesse installed it, and then I went ahead and I did the ebony rub and buff on the hinges to make it look a little bit more sleek instead of like this, just the silver metal color. But yeah, I really like how that turned out. It just kind of gives it a little bit more of like a vintagey vibe. Another fun thing that we did was install these outlet covers. We got them from Anthropology and they come in silver and gold. And yeah, they're really cute and they just kind of make it look a little bit classier and put together. We also put one here in the kitchen as well on this wall. And then last but not least, we put one in the bathroom too. Okay, so I think the last thing that I wanted to show you guys was the handmade crate that we got from Etsy for Samson. So in my last video, I talked about not really wanting to do the typical black wire crate that mostly are used for dogs. I kind of wanted to have something be a little bit more, one, aesthetically pleasing for our studio apartment, since we don't really have like a laundry room or a different area that like no one will see it. in. And this is just like the interior designer in me just wanting things to look nice and cohesive. And so I thought that it would be fun to have something that was also functional in addition to like a dog crate. It could be something where we could have, you know, like toys like on top, like in a little cute container, or some sort of like shelf. There's so many different options. If you go on Etsy, or even like I think I saw a lot on Wayfair and Amazon of different like dog crates that also function as like an end table and things like that. So I will show you guys what we had made. I really liked the Etsy merchant that we went through. He was great. All right, so this is what it looks like. Obviously, we did still have to buy a small black wire crate because Samson is way too small for this. This will be for when he is more of an adult size and when he's completely potty trained. But we really love how it turned out. We even got to like customize the paint color, and you open it up and it came with this custom fit cushion to go inside, so it's super comfy. But we really, yeah, just love how it all came together, and it kind of like looks like a little bedroom with his little lamp right there. We're still kind of figuring out this wall. We need to make that cuter. But anyway, so yeah, I love how it turned out. Definitely recommend going through this Etsy guy. He did a great job. All right, you guys, thank you for watching. I hope that you found that helpful and fun to watch. I hope that it inspired you to do some little DIY apartment hacks in your apartment if you are renting. And I also highly recommend that you check out my kitchen complete like DIY makeover that Jesse and I did. It is my pride and joy, and so would love for you to check that out as well. I need to go play with my little guy because he needs his mama. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in